Hello and welcome to Edupedia World. Now I want to quickly go over how you can use expressions to do animation. So this is something that I didn't say in the beginning, but I just came up with it. So animation with expressions. How does this work? We create a solid box. There we go. And if we go into the transform options, we have all these again. We can make let's say we want this box to just shake in one position. So we can make this keyframe move a bit, this keyframe, just make some keyframes to make it look like this box is shaking. So I'll just make some keyframes really quickly here. So you can see I'm just moving it around randomly to try and create some shaking. And if we play this, you can see it's moving around. We want it to be a bit quicker, so I'll just Alt and move them together. So you can see it's shaking. But what if you have if you had to create shake for 30 minutes and you would want it to actually look good because this looks like crap, then you would be in for a long run. It would take a million years to add all those keyframes, and this is where expressions are really handy. So you can add an expression to any of these stopwatches, anything that can be animated by keyframes. You can also add an expression. I want to add an expression to the position that makes it shake, so I can just Alt click, hold Alt and click, and you can see we get all of these options. What we want to do to make this shake is use a command called wiggle, so W-I-G-G-L-E, and then open bracket, and then we can just maybe do 50.5. I'll explain this later. And if we preview this, you can see it is shaking. And now I can't remember which of these is the frequency and which is the amount. I think the first is the frequency and then the next is the amount. Yep. So how this works is that you type in a frequency here first and then an amount. So this is the amount, how much the box will move from side to side. This is determined by this number, and then the first number over here tells us how fast. So if we want this to shake a lot, then we'll make it move a lot, and now it'll move like 40 pixels up and down, left and right, and then it will do that. I think it's 10 times a second. Let's make this 50, and it will move all over the place. We can I think it was fine when it was as 5 and 50. So now you can see this box, as you just did, it's now shaking. We can take the same expression and add it to all these other layers of options. So wiggle transformation, wiggle on rotation, and as you can see now we have a box that's scaling randomly, rotating randomly, and the position is moving randomly. So we can also add this to the opacity, maybe make it a bit more than only 5, and maybe 25, and then 5 for the frequency. In this way you can see it's changing its opacity. Maybe add it a bit more, like this, and now it's changing its opacity and moving around like this. So Maybe if you're doing like a video for a song where you wanted some graphics to move around, this could be cool to have the song name in the middle and then like some audio spectrum waves around. It maybe look cool, might look cool, I don't know what style you're going for. But we almost did nothing to make this animation, and I think that's the beauty of using expressions. So that's just about it, quickly about expressions.
Thank you for watching Edupedia World. Stay tuned for more videos.